the life lesson is be open to love and allow it to flow freely. And what this is all about for me is I realized that I had, language is really important for us. And the words open, like when we stand with our arms open wide like this, all right, this stance, open, is also vulnerable. And I had twisted the meanings in my mind, but I didn't know it until I knew it. So the definition of open is allowing access to the inside. The definition of vulnerable is feeling the need to protect. So we close ourselves off. So for me, I wanted everyone to love me. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted to be nice to everybody so they wouldn't leave me. And so I wouldn't be judged. And so I would be accepted and I wouldn't be alone and I wouldn't die. Yeah. Right? Okay. So I wanted that. I wanted to be open and allow that love. But I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust other people. So I felt like I needed to protect myself. Yeah. So here I'm building walls within me. So I don't care how much love is around me. It can't get in. I grew up with the most loving parents. I was surrounded by love. My childhood was so blessed with so many wonderful experiences and people. And oh my gosh, I tear up thinking about, I'm so grateful. And yet now, as I'm being the treasure hunter, I can look back and I can see my behaviors and my beliefs in certain situations. I can see how unconsciously so much of that was motivated by this subconscious fear of being rejected, by the subconscious beliefs. I didn't even know they existed until I did.
Yes.
And going through treatment, I remember this conversation I had in my head. And it was about so many people were sharing their love. They were like, oh, we're sending you love. We're sending you all this. We're wrapping you in love. We're wrapping in light. Oh, prayers everywhere and all this. And my mind was saying and thinking, because the mind likes to separate, right? The mind likes to create this duality. And the opposite of love is fear. Okay. So I'm feeling the fear that's motivating their acts of love. I'm feeling their fear that I'm going to die. I'm feeling their fear that I'm going to be in pain. I'm feeling the fear of whatever it is that's motivating them to send me love. So twisted that it's like a really interesting awareness, but that's kind of how my mind was thinking. It's like same action, different core. That's that idea of the action on the outside looks the same, but it's motivated by something different on the inside. Like my action to take care of everybody looks like love. Looks like, oh, I just love everybody. No, but underneath, it's cored in this fear of being alone. Yes. That's like getting really honest, okay? So I was used to this kind of stuff because I'd been doing this kind of self-discovery for years before I was diagnosed. But the beauty of what happened when I was going through treatment is I realized that love is love. Love is love. The only reason I wasn't letting that love in, and that's my mind trying to separate it anyway, because of course it was all around me and I was feeling it because we're all connected, right? But it was that I didn't trust myself. So in my journal, and again, just as a reminder, my whole journal is on my website. It's free, the whole thing. I go day by day, test by test. The website is either my name, amycamie.com, and I also have the healingharpist.com. It's going to take you to the same place, and just click my journey with cancer. And I remember that journal entry. I actually glanced at it this afternoon, and it was just this beautiful awareness that when I'm connected to that love inside myself, I can be open and I can allow all that love inside, and it just ignites and it sparkles and it amplifies and it just ripples out, and it feels so healing and accepting and connected. And that was like the moment. It's like, love is love. I don't need to judge it. That's my mind doing that judgment and assumptions restrict possibilities. That other life lesson from a couple of weeks ago. Just being open, but it was about me trusting me.